mentalism effect which I'm going to share with you today is simply amazing. It is extremely easy to do. Even a beginner can do it without any problem. You only need some handling practice and you need to put a proper presentation around this mentalism effect to amaze your audience. As if that is not enough, there are several climaxes one after another. There is an unexpected ending to this routine. So stay with me, don't skip the video. Hello everybody, I'm Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. Every week, I'm uploading several magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you are new to the channel, if you love to learn magic, see magic, or learn mentalism effects, please support me by subscribing my channel. If you like this video, please strike the like button, share this video with your friends, and write in the comments how much you enjoyed watching this tutorial and how much your viewers enjoyed watching this mentalism effect. Also, don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. Without much ado, let me perform this trick for you first so that you can understand how strong the effect is, and then I'll share the secret with you. So this is how it looks from the audience perspective. Let us assume that you invited two spectators to help you in this magic or mentalism effect. One of them is seated to your left and another to your right. And you take out a deck and divide it into two almost equal halves and ask them to shuffle the cards as much as they want to. And these spectators shuffle the cards until they are satisfied that these cards are randomly mixed. And after they return the deck to you, you say that I'm going to make a prediction. And let us see what could be the prediction. So saying, you just run the cards and take out a prediction. I think I'm going to predict this. This is my prediction. So yeah, this King of Diamonds is my prediction. And you also ask one of the spectators to sign his name at the back. So let us put my name over here. What's my name? Kaushik Biswas. So I'll write my initials KB along with a smiley face like so. Nice, isn't it? Looking like me. And then I'll just put it here. And then you say that I'm going to put my prediction at a very specific place in this deck. In a very specific place. So saying, you put the deck under the table and without showing, you just take the card and put it in a very specific place in the deck. And when you are done, you take out the cards and say that now I just want to generate two numbers, random numbers. So saying, here I have a die and they can inspect the die. It is an ordinary. You just hand it over to the first spectator to your left and tell him to generate a small number from 1 to 3. So he throws, now that says 4, so he throws again and he gets a 1. So he gets a 1 here. So you say that I'm going to discard one card. So, since you have got 1, so you discard one card and the next card is placed in front of him. Now you say that I'm going to take the opposite number. I mean the number at the opposite side. So saying, you just hold this and turn it over. There is a 6. So I'm going to discard 6 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the next card is yours. Now let us see what we have got here. I made a prediction and you signed at the back of my prediction, which was King of Diamonds, and the die was thrown and you got the number 1 and you got the number 6 was for you, that is the opposite side. And let us see your card, and it is a 6. So you tell him that your card is a 6 and that is his number. His number was 6. And you turn around this card and it's a 1. And you tell him that he got 1. His number was 1. So you got his number and you got his number. Isn't it strange? So let us add these two numbers together and we get 7. So let us discard 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the 7th card. And this card is staring at us. It is a 7. The total is 7. And this is also a 7. Strange, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering, what about the prediction? Your signature has magically jumped from that prediction to the back of this 7. I hope you enjoyed the performance, and for this trick you need a marker pen which you put in a pocket. Any ordinary die goes to your pocket, and a deck of cards. Now you need a partial setup of the deck. Only a few cards needs to be arranged in a particular order, and believe me, it is very easy to remember. Now you need an X card. X card means any indifferent card, and I'm using any quote card or a picture card in order to denote an X card. So an X card, on top goes a 6, 5 and 4. It is all in descending order. Then another X card, any card, it can be any card, 3, 2 and 1. That's simple. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in a descending order, and there should be an X card at the bottom when they are facing up, and X card between 4 and 3. Very simple. You place these cards, this partial setup. If you're standing, you put it in your back pocket or under your belt if you're wearing a jacket. But if you are performing seated like me at a table, you just put it on your lap and you are ready for the performance. You take out the cards from the tuck box and you hand this over for a thorough shuffle. But if you think that the spectators might understand that there are a few cards missing because the thickness is less, so what you can do, you just divide it in approximately into 2 halves, as the gentleman here to your right and left to shuffle the cards. They mix up the cards as much as they want to, and when they are happy, you just take it back. Now, when you get back the deck, you say that I'm going to make a prediction. So saying, you look for any picture card. Now, you can do it without any picture card at the face, but I always love to have a contrast. That is the reason why I always look for a picture card to be on the face. Let us say the Queen of Diamonds is the picture card, and it should be followed by a 7. In this case, I'll be using 7 of clubs. Any 7 will do. So the picture card should be at the face of the deck, and the 7 should be second from the face. Remember, this is the very 7, that is the 7 of clubs, which was marked during my performance. So ignore this marking for the time being. thing that there is no marking at the back. So any 7 in the second position and a picture card in the face, and you do it while the deck is turned towards you. And you show that this is your prediction. And you want one of the spectators, maybe the spectator who is seated to your left, to write his name or initials at the back of this prediction card, the Queen of Diamonds. So saying, you do a double turnover. It is very simple. With your thumb, you just count 2 cards secretly. The counting should be towards you so that the spectators cannot see what is going on. And you count 2 cards and turn them around, turn them over as a single card like so. Forget about this once again, and let us assume that there is nothing written over here. You hand this pen to the spectator and ask him to write his initials. So he has written KB with a smiley face, and you put back your pen and say that so. The prediction is now signed by you at the back. This is the only card in the whole world with a signature at the back. Have you signed any card before? 99% of the time they will say no. Now, after the spectator has signed his initials, what you do, you again turn over the 2 cards as a single card. Now, this is very easy because these 2 cards are facing the other way, and the rest of the cards are facing up, while only these 2 cards are facing down. So there will be a natural break. So if there is a natural break, it is very easy. And if the cards are very straight, if there is no natural break, you need to count 2 cards as before. So from the natural break, I turn these cards over once again and say that the Queen of Diamonds was my prediction, and you have signed at the back. Now I'm going to put these cards at a very strategic point. Now I'm going to put this card at a very specific place in this deck. So saying, you put it under the table. Now if you are standing, you just put it at the back. At the back, what you do, you take the second card, that is the sign card, turn over the deck and put it facing up in the second position. Very simple. You can do it at the back or under the table. And then before you bring this deck in front, you add these cards on top. These setup cards, these arranged cards goes on top. That is it. Now you say that I want to generate 2 numbers. So saying, you take out the die and you need a small number. So you got a 2. So what you do, you just remove 2 cards and the next card is his. So you remove 1 and 2, the next card goes to him. Be careful not to expose the face-up card. You put these cards at the top and you say that I want the number at the opposite side of these 2. So saying, you can turn this over like so. But it's a very good idea to turn around this die without raising any suspicion that you are making any extra moves. So you can do it like so, with your palm up. You just hold it between index finger and the middle finger and turn it like so. So your number is 5 and I'm going to discard 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and the next card is yours. So saying, you take the next card and place it in front of him and put these cards back on top. You don't need the die anymore, so you can put it away. Now you tell what has taken place so far. Your number was 2, your number was 5, and we have come to 2 random numbers. Don't forget that the deck was shuffled by you. And there is a prediction card in the deck. So saying, let us see what card you have got, what is the number of your card. And when he turns over, he turns around the card, he finds a 5. You say, surprising. You got a 2, but you got his number. His number was 5 and you got a 5. And let's see what number you have got. Strange. He got a 2 and your card is telling that. So you got his number and you got his number. But if we add these two numbers, we get 7. So let us see what we get if we discard 7 cards. It happens automatically. See, if you discard 7 cards, then the next card will be the 7 that you have placed face up. So you discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But make sure that while you are dealing the cards, this face-up card is not prematurely exposed. Otherwise, the fun will be lost. So this is 7th card, and there is a 7. You say strange. We discarded 7 cards, and a 7 has popped up, staring at our face. So saying, you put it on the table, and then you put these cards back if you want to, and then say that, do you remember my prediction? You signed at the back of the prediction. It was Queen of Diamonds. But there is no signature at the back of any of these cards. So saying, you can show these cards one at a time and there will be no sign, there will be no initials. Why do you know? Because the signature, your signature, has jumped from the Queen of Diamonds to the back of these cards. So saying, you turn it around. And this is a fantastic effect with climaxes one after another. And this is, I can tell you, a completely unexpected ending for your mentalism effect. I hope you liked it. Please give it a try. Show it to your friends and let me know in the comments how much you enjoyed performing this and how much your viewers enjoyed watching this mentalism effect. Please join my channel as a member in order to get some exclusive magic and mentalism tutorials every week. See you again next time in the next video. Have a wonderful time performing magic, making people laugh and happy. Bye bye.